Hello everyone, this is your educator Priyanka Thakur teaching you life sciences and welcome you all on our YouTube channel Gurmantra Shiksha Ka Granth. This is the part 2 of your digestive system. I'm giving you another practice session on digestive system. Earlier in previous practice session, you already have covered 30 MCQs on digestive system, and here again you have the 30 another MCQs on digestive system. I hope you have covered your entire digestive system and you will be able to answer all the questions. So let's start with our today's practice session. So total marks are 60. Each question is of 2 mark. Negative marking is 50%. You will be provided with a timer of 45 seconds. You have to tell me your score in the comment box. Good luck. Here is your first question on your screens. What is the role of gastrin? It stimulates oxyntic cells to release pepsinogen. So you should know that parietal cells are known as oxyntic cells, and oxyntic cells do not release pepsinogen. Okay? It stimulates oxyntic cell to release HCl. Yes. It is a growth inhibiting hormone. It is a growth stimulating hormone. No. It stimulates the oxyntic cell to release HCl. In fact, it also stimulates the your chief cells to release pepsinogen. Okay, but here it has been mentioned oxyntic cells are releasing pepsinogen. This is a wrong option. So B is your right answer. Next question is on your screens. Which of the following is the function of T cells? T cells secrete somatostatin. A is your right answer. Okay, you must know what kind of cells are found in the in all your digestive system, and you should also know the function of each and every cell. Okay, so here the right option is A. Next question is on your screens. I hope you have read all the options very clearly, very carefully. C is your right answer. Somatostatin inhibits Gastrin release. And do you know from where gastrin is released? You should also know this thing. G cell release gastrin. Okay. So C is the right answer. Somatostatin inhibits the gastrin release. Next question is on your screens. Histamine in alimentary canal, it can be released by ECL, which means enterochromaffin like cells. Okay, D is your right option. Next question on your screens. Where is the question? The longest region of small intestine is ileum. A is your right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Crypts of Liverpool are found in. These are found between the villi. You must know about the finger-like projection in the small intestine. In between two villi, you will see a crypt known as crypt of Liverpool. C is the right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Brunner's gland is present in the submucosal region of the small intestine. C is your right option. Next question is on your screens now. What is the function of Brunner's gland? See, Brunner's gland are present in the submucosal region of the small intestine. And in small intestine, they are mainly found in the duodenum. And these glands secrete alkaline fluid which contain bicarbonates, and this fluid protect the duodenum from acid. So D is the right option and D is the right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Succus entericus. Intestinal juice is known as succus entericus, which is slightly alkaline in nature, and it is released by enterocytes and goblet cells. So all of the above options are right. All the options are right or wrong? So I think all the options are very right. So D is your right answer. And next question is on your screens now. Cholecystokinin can increase. It can increase the secretion of pancreatic enzymes, contraction of gallbladder, and relaxation of sphincter of Oddi. All the options are right. You should know what is sphincter of Oddi. Okay, so D is your right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Which of the following is blind end of large intestine? Which of the following is known as the blind end of the large intestine? It's cecum. A is your right option. Next question is your on your screens now. Internal anal sphincter is made up of It is made up of smooth muscle and external is made up of skeletal muscle. So right option is A. Next question is on your screens. Main function of large intestine is the absorption of water, salts, and synthesis of vitamin K. So all of the above options are right. D is your right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Peristalsis and segmentation differ because segmentation can move food in both the direction while peristalsis move the food only in one direction. So B is your right option and B is your right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Which of the following is a parotid duct? Stension duct is a parotid duct. You should also know what is Wharton duct and sublingual duct. Okay. Parotid duct is what? Parotid gland is a salivary gland. Okay. C is your right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Glinson's capsule is a thin connective tissue sheath surrounding each hepatic lobule. Hepatic lobule is what? Liver lobule. C is your right answer. And next question is on your screens now. vitamin A, D, E, K, and vitamin B12. These can be stored in the liver. A is your right answer. Next question is on your screens. Yellow color of the urine is due to urobilin. B is your right option. Okay. B is your right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Bilirubin and biliverdin are the product of catabolism of heme. A is your right answer. Next question is on your screen. Gallstone can block common bile duct. Gallstone is formed, if bile contains insufficient bile salt or lecithin or excessive cholesterol. Then cholesterol may crystallize to form gallstone, and this gallstone can block the common bile duct. A is the right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Which of the following is not an enzyme present in pancreatic juice? Gastric lipase is not present in the pancreatic juice. A is the right answer. Next question is on your screens. Which of following cells are found in pancreas? Both aciners and ductal cells are found in pancreas. If you have answered A or B, both are the right answers. Next question. Pancreatic enzyme secretion is under the influence of cholecystokinin. Okay, pancreatic enzyme secretion is under the influence of cholecystokinin. Fine. Cholecystokinin results in the it excites, actually it stimulates the pancreatic cells to release pancreatic enzymes. Right? Do not forget this thing. Next question is on your screen. A is your right answer. Next question. Enterokinase is produced by the cells of small intestine, and this enterokinase then activate trypsinogen, convert trypsinogen into trypsin, and this trypsin then activate all other enzymes. Okay, so D is your right answer. Next question is on your screens. Chymotrypsin and trypsin are found in the pancreatic juice. B is your right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Most of the emulsification occurs in the duodenum. Remember this first line. Emulsification, most of the emulsification occurs in duodenum by the activity of pancreatic lipase. But which one of the following is required for the optimal activity of pancreatic lipase? It's colipase. A is your right answer. Next question is on your screens. Chylomicrons are lipoproteins. C is your right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Most of the absorption occur in small intestine. B is your right answer. Next question is on your screens. Which of the following enzyme is required for the breakdown of nucleotide into nucleoside and phosphoric acid? It's phosphatase. A is your right answer. Next question is on your screens now. Mesenteric plexus is found in submucosa. You already know about mesenteric plexus, and this another plexus is mesenteric plexus. Last question is on your screens now. What is the site of action of pancreatic lipase? It's duodenum. C is your right answer. Okay, that's all for today's practice session. We have covered entire dialysis system, and next we are going to talk about excretory system for sure. But I'll be completing a whole excretory system, and like I'll be going in detail for excretory system, and after that I'll be providing you a practice session on that excretory system. Okay. But if you want to prepare for CSIR NET JRF in June 2021, you can take the subscription of an academy. Here is a detail of paid classes on your screens. You can take 10% off. I mean, you can get 10% off by using the referral code of Neha Tanisha ma'am, which is Neha. Use referral code Neha to get 10% off. Go there and follow Neha Tanisha ma'am on an academy. Along with Neha Tanisha ma'am, you will see many other educator. You will be provided with many other features. Okay, you will have many advantages actually. If you want, you can go there. Along with this, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon if you want to join us anywhere else. Just check out the description box, click on the link, and you will be there with us on a single click. That's all for today. Take care. Bye bye.